We'll be talking social media for social good from both Friendship Circle and from Goodwill Detroit.
First of all, quick personal note. I know that Mark Lane is listed on your program, and quick shout out to Mark. I know he's watching at home. He actually came down with strep throat, or so he's telling me. So I'm up here. My name is Zach Walsh. I am actually part of the public relations and social media team for Goodwill Industries of Greater Detroit, and just very happy to be here today. I need to give one other quick shout out to my wife, who's also watching at home. It's our anniversary today, and I didn't know that I was going to be hanging out this late, so I have to say hi, Kelly. Please don't kill me when I get home.
What's her name?
Kelly.
Kelly, come on down to the Fillmore. We got some pizza waiting for you. Happy anniversary.
She's great.
Well, let's get right into it. Tell us about your mission. Tell us your story and what your nonprofit's all about.
Absolutely. Goodwill Industries of Greater Detroit. Well, actually, let me stand up here.
Stand up.
Quick little audience exercise. I want everybody to raise your hand if you know someone right now in this region who is out of a job. Not surprising. Again, let the record show. It was said earlier. Pretty much everybody in the room. And it's a sad reality, but it is a reality. And Goodwill Industries of Greater Detroit is the only organization across all of Southeast Michigan with the sole objective of helping your friends and neighbors, whatever employment challenge they might face, to earn a job. We offer employment education, training programs, helping people get their GEDs, helping people earn new skill sets if they've been laid off from certain industries, trying to find out where those jobs are. And Goodwill is also a social enterprise that is actually working to create businesses that will create jobs. You might have seen some news recently about the Goodwill Greenworks Industrial Recycling Facility that opened a few months ago back in it's actually located right here in Detroit. And later this year, in December, in fact, Goodwill is going to be opening up the first real Goodwill Industry store in Metro Detroit. That's going to be opening up in Canton in December. And it's a lot of people don't realize that Goodwill hasn't had a store in Metro Detroit, a real Goodwill store, in about 10 years. So that's something that we're using social media, Twitter and Facebook to get the message out about. I'm going to try to keep it a little quick. I know that I'm keeping you from pizza and parties and all kinds of stuff later today. But as I mentioned, everything that Goodwill Industries of Greater Detroit is about helping local people overcome employment challenges and earn jobs. It's everything that we do. We've got bowling for jobs events. We're going to be rocking for jobs actually right here in a couple months with some local music groups. We're tweeting for jobs. We're Facebooking for jobs. We're creating goofy little videos featuring ice cream cups on a stick named Scoopy D that hopefully some of you out there have seen. So absolutely everything that we're doing is to try to help people get jobs. And that's what we're using social media for, is to help you find out how, everybody who raised their hand earlier today, how you can actually contribute to an organization that is trying to help those people who you raised your hand about to earn a job. And we've had a lot of great success in this. There's a number of different types of success that you can have, and different ways to measure return on investment with social media. Goodwill has an absolutely fantastic story. Once they decided that they were going to get back into the retail game, open up the store in Canton, they realized, hey, we're gonna be getting a lot of stuff that people are going to be donating and that we're going to want to sell at the store, and we're going to need a pretty big truck to move all that stuff around. So what Mark did was he actually put a message out on Twitter and said, hey, we're going to be opening up a store. Does anybody want to give us a truck? There were some crickets for a little while, I'm sure, but then after a couple minutes or a couple days, Art Van Furniture actually stepped up and said, hey, we've been following you guys for a while. You're all about jobs. We've got a truck. And they actually gave Goodwill Industries a truck, which was a huge component of what Goodwill was trying to do with the store. And they were able to divert the resources that they would have had to spend leasing or buying a truck into helping train more people for local jobs. So that was just a fantastic success story that they've had. And another one, more on the personal side of things, we actually were able to connect with a guy who had been laid off from a steel mill, actually. He came to Goodwill, found them through Facebook, and he's actually going to be one of the assistant managers at the store. So stories like that don't happen every day, but we're working to help them happen more and more, and lots of great successes going on in the fight for local jobs.
I think that deserves a round of applause because those are stories they don't hear about. Absolutely.